Taking a stroll in the middle of a...
Are you sure it's not— Yes, you can relax. Believe me, Master is extremely knowledgeable. If he says that he's going to be alright, then there's absolutely nothing to worry about. Oh, are you awake now? Oh, thank goodness! Traveler, you're finally awake! Well, we're at... This is Gandharvaville. It was originally built by scholars from Sumeru as a place to rest in the rainforest. My name is Kale. I'm a trainee forest ranger. My master and I found you passed out during our patrol, so we brought you— Oh, no things are necessary. I didn't do anything, really. By the way, how are you feeling now? Any discomfort? Oh, that's Master's herbal medicine you're tasting. Before I forget, Master mentioned you should take more— whoops!
Kale, what's the matter? Were you trying to retrieve the medicine? As I've already told you... Now, the guide to Avidya Forest's edible fungi is clearly posted on our bulletin board. But if Farbode forgets which mushrooms to avoid one more time, I'll have no choice but to leave the guide somewhere
Right? This is the second time he's come down with food poisoning this month.
Yes, please do. If, on the off chance, Farbode simply enjoys having little imaginary fairies dance before his eyes, then we'll just let him be. But the next... So, how are you doing? Feeling?
Oh, this is my master, Forest Watcher Tainari.
I already informed Paimon about the reason you fell unconscious earlier. But now that it is common practice for Sumeru scholars of certain darshans to dedicate themselves to training and meditation in isolated areas, particularly the nearby forest. In hopes of asking directions, you two followed a scholar named Hypatia into her cave. That incense typically has no effect on most people, but for a very select few. Very good. Now, answer me this. Did you feel anything after passing out? Say, any out-of-body experiences? Or did you see anything while unconscious? Kale, let the others know to stop bringing their patrol logs here.
Huh? Why?
Because these two will be staying here for the next few days. They can have my room and I'll bunk with Amir. Now get a move.
Yes, Master Tainari. Wait, hold on.
Sure, let me fill you in. I originally planned to send you on your way once you finished your medicine. However, it appears now...
Further observation?
No need to be hasty. As long as you have the capacity to judge between right and wrong, I promise that you'll based on what you saw after smelling the incense and losing consciousness, we can conclude that you experienced the power. If you're skeptical, have a whiff of this.
Whoa, are you okay?
You're experiencing a similar sensation as when you passed out. So even though your condition is stable as of now, if I were to... The rainforest is home to many fierce animals and hazardous areas. For now, I suggest you continue taking your medicine each day and avoid wandering off on your own. Good. Now continue resting while I fire up another bowl of medicine for you.
Seriously? But Paimon knows we're... Hey! Are you even listening to Paimon? Paimon's over... What's weird? You mean the vision of tree roots and red skies you saw? But if those weren't hallucinations, what could they be? Well, if he misjudged your condition, then there... Huh? You mean that Tainari already knows that... Oh, Paimon gets it now. Well, that settles it then. But it seems like asking Tainari might not be an option anymore. What do you... Good idea! Rise and shine! Come on, it's time to go find Kale!
Follow the wind. Yeah.
All right, next let's see you right, but please remember that you still need to be careful.
Yes.
Look, Kale, today's patrol will be a long one, so you won't...
But I have a vision too!
Don't talk like that, Kale. This is... Ah, there you are. Feeling any better?
Yeah! So...
Seems you're not the type to sit back and take it easy for a while, huh? And if you're feeling up to it...
Tainari, we're ready to head out.
Roger, I'll be right there. All right, we'll be heading into the forest.
Yes, So, Kale, Tainari mentioned cleaning the statue just... Well, a forest ranger's responsibilities can be pretty diverse. They handle a variety of tasks, like checking the condition of outlying roads, maintaining forest... As for Master, well, he has to handle more danger. Today we can perform routine checks on the pathway lamps, as we... Paimon, Traveler, this way! You can leave the task of checking the lamps to me. In the meantime, you two can keep an eye out for anything unusual. Nothing wrong with these two lamps. Let's move to the next ones. getting a little wobbly. Let me make a note of it.
Time to go.
No problems with this lamp. Good. The statue of the Seven is up on top of that large rock formation. It's pretty high up there, isn't it? Don't worry. If you're afraid you can't make it up there, I'm sure Master would have... Oh? I guess I'll leave it up to you then.
Paimon will fly up with you and help you with those hard... by the way, Kale.
That depends. Are you...
Huh? Greater Lord... Oh, is that the name?
Uh-huh. Greater Lord Rukkhadevata was Sumeru's first Dendro Archon. She created the rainforest as well as the wall. To the people of Sumeru, she's not only a symbol of wisdom, but also of power and kindness. Unfortunately, she disappeared on a great... According to what Master has told me, the sages later found the newly born Dendro Archon and whisked her back to Sumeru. To celebrate the reinstatement of their lost deity, the sages dubbed her Lesser Lord Kusanali and later...
Uh-huh.
Well, and then...
Huh? You're not...
Yeah,
Maybe it's difficult to discuss this topic with strangers.
No, it's not that. I'm not trying to hide something for... Anyway, you...
Wait, Amber? You mean...
Yes, that's her. I once lived in Mondstadt for a while, and she helped me a lot during that time. You could even... There's no one like Amber. She lives life to the fullest while always adhering to her strong sense of justice. She's ready to answer the call for action. If you ask me, she's a prime example of a true outrider. She's the first person anyone coming to Mondstadt will meet. You... Sorry.
Paimon thought the work of Outriders was a little...
Sorry.
It's alright, Kale. So,
Well, after I returned to Sumeru, Amber and I have... In one letter, she mentioned that Mondstadt was attacked by a fearsome dragon, but the city was saved by a mysterious blonde traveler. I knew you two were the ones she mentioned in the letter the moment I saw you. But...
so that...
Yep. So please know that you two have my complete trust. I wish I could tell you more about the Dendro Archon, but I have been away from Sumeru for some time.
That's alright. You've already helped us a lot. We had never even heard of...
Oh, I'm happy that was helpful. There is one thing I want to ask, though. So that's why you're here.
Don't mention it. We are friends after all. Alright.
You both have my thanks.
Now that Paimon looks at it, the deity that's carved on the statue is... Do you think she's supposed to be Greater Lord Rukkhadevata? The name does seem... Well, anyway, let's get started on cleaning the statue. Nice work! That's one clean statue. Let's head down and meet up with Kale.
Welcome back!
Yay! Food! What kind... Hey!
I prepared a nice portable dish that forest rangers like to eat called pita. No, not to worry. I wrapped a few layers of oiled paper around each pita. They should be fine. Oh, whew.
Those pitas are amazing! Thank goodness you wrapped them in paper. Paimon wouldn't have been able to sleep at night.
You really know how to compliment. Since you liked it so much, I'll be sure to give you a copy of the recipe sometime. I'll even include...
Yay! Thanks, Kale! It's hard to believe so...
Oh!
So, Paimon knocks stuff over all the time flying around the Traveler, but he's never said anything.
No, you've got the wrong idea about Master. Sure, he may seem a bit... I've heard the veteran rangers say that Master is from some ancient and mysterious race that is known for their cunning wit and reclusive nature. Oh, by the way, you've heard of the Academia, right? Well, there's a group... Well, anyway, because Master does a lot of research on plants. Sages from the... But Master declines their offers every time, saying, Sumeru City is too noisy. It'd be bad. Seems you already know him well. Master could obviously have a bright future in the Academia, but he insists on sticking to the path of a Forest Watcher. In fact, Master's the one who...
Really? Paimon wouldn't... Oh, speaking of Tainari, he was the one who took care. Paimon's still kinda upset, though. He kept scolding Paimon.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Master might have been overreacting a little, but it's mostly because Paimon wouldn't stop yelling, "Why, oh why, is he going to..."
Hey! Don't laugh! Paimon... Hey! Now even Kali... Ugh, that's it! Paimon won't forget this! It's time for some Paimonial wrath!
No! Don't touch me!
Oh, sorry, Kale.
No, I just...
Kale, are you okay? What's the matter?
No, I'm fine. Oh, well, it's getting late now.
Huh? What was up with Kale just now? And why is she in such a hurry?
Time to go. Tch.
Dead on my feet.
Ah, Traveler. You've returned.
Yep, we're back.
Oh, Kale?
Oh, okay. Guess...
Time to go.
Keep an eye out for any medicinal herbs we can pick along the way.
to the wind.
I'm the frying pan. It's
One with nature.
Paimon was thinking all night about what happened with Kale, and still can't figure out what the problem might be. Maybe she's in a better mood now. Let's go check on her.
Ah, it's you two. I was just about to go.
Huh? Tainari, what are you doing here?
I came to check on Kale's condition.
You mean she's sick? How could she be... Oh, wait a...
No need to worry. Something as small as you could never harm her. Kale has been more excited than usual since you two arrived. A little too much so, to be honest. I suppose it's understandable, though. She hasn't...
So, Tainari, what's real...
Let's take this conversation elsewhere. Kale just fell asleep after... All right, let's continue our conversation here, shall we? To be honest, I hadn't realized that you're that honorary knight from Mondstadt until Kale So, just to clarify, what I'm about to tell you about, well, because Kale... And honestly speaking, I was But she insisted, saying you two treated her...
So, Tainari, what exactly is wrong with Kale?
Right. Ever since she was a child...
Elazar?
Yes, it's a disease unique to the lands of Sumeru. It is At first, the afflicted may only feel mild numbness on the affected area of the skin. However, as in its final stages, the disease strips a person of the ability...
That sounds terrifying. Wait, hold on. So when Kale seemed to be acting a...
Correct. That would be the effects of Elazar, which is precisely why I do... With appropriate treatment, the disease can be effectively controlled before it progresses to... Nevertheless, Kale's mother still hoped that there was something out there. She handed Kale over to an organization known as the Fatui after one of their...
What? The Fatui?
Ah, it appears you are already familiar with them. Anyway, the person who eventually rescued Kale and brought her to me for care said that she had been given to a harbinger. I have no idea how this doctor managed to do it, but her case of Elazar was completely stable for all the... However, Kale's days with the Fatui were anything but... Kale is a resilient individual and always tries to appear cheerful. But her experience with the Fatui has left deep scars.
Oh, Paimon...
Oh, by the way, Paimon, Kale wanted me to tell you that she's sorry for scaring you yet.
She doesn't need to apologize.
Well said. I hope you'll get a chance to tell her that in Kale once thought that it would be impossible for her to have any real friendships. I trust that...
Don't worry, Tainari. We'll take good care of...
Well, it's not too serious at this point. She overexerted herself the last couple of days, which is what led to her... Though, I must admit that Kale's condition was much more stable when she first arrived. She was interested in the work of the forest rangers the moment she saw us. I could see that her stamina has gotten much worse recently. Though a moderate amount of physical exercise... All right, now that I've told you about Kale's past, I think I'll head into the rain...
Yeah, we'd like to do something...
All right, but I must warn you two. The rainforest is a dangerous place, especially for someone who's still recovering like the Traveler.
No problem.
Let's go then. We'll be looking for a plant known as Lunar Lotus. It's all...
Hey, Tainari? Where exactly are we going to find this plant?
Lunar Lotus can be found all over the rainforest, but it often grows right here around Gandharvaville.
Given the name, it sounds like we should be looking for it in the water.
You are correct. Lunar Lotus grows in the water. When fully matured, they look like giant blue flowers floating on the water's surface. Quite an attractive species, if you ask me. The large petals are actually the plant's leaves and sepals, which surround a very small flower. You should note that many of the plants found in Sumeru have names that are contrary to their species. Take the Kalpalata, for example. The plant is not a lotus at all, but rather a vine. And then there's the Sumeru rose, which is not a rose, completely contrary to its name.
Oh! Huh. Okay then. Note to paimon. Never bring up the topic of flowers with Kainari.
I'm going in! Eat this!
As one with wind and cloud.
There should be lunar lotuses growing some. If you could manage to get, we'll rendezvous here.
Time to go. I follow the wind. Scatter! Propagate! Wind strike!
Happy to apply.
Nice and spicy.
The wind knows me. Fallen leaves, adorn my night! Need. A fateful offering. Time to go.
Teamwork is trim!
Propagate! Into the wind.
I'm getting sick of this paper.
Even better than I imagined. It's my lucky day.